Hey everyone, my name's Sean, and today I'll be talking about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, also known as PUBG. And just so you know, all the footage that you are seeing right now comes from the original Xbox One version, which is the version that I obviously played. While I do know that it runs better on the Xbox One X, and especially on the PC where the game is supposed to be played, if they're going to release it on the Xbox One, then that's where I'm going to play it. So, what is the game and how is it? Well, to start off, PUBG is a battle royale type of game where about 100 people are dumped into a large map. You have to scrounge around for any type of weapons or healing items that you can get, and then you go to a specific spot in the map or else a giant blue force field kills you. So, how is it? Well, it's not good, but it's fun. And that's a lot of times that you'll see blobbed at giant blockbuster movies, especially the action ones. It's not good, but it's fun. And that's the best thing that I can say about it. Because is it buggy and glitchy? Oh, fuck yeah. It is buggy and glitchy out the ass. But you know, it's fun. I have fun with friends in it. So I can't really complain too much about it. Now, there is a price to this. It is $30, and if you don't feel like paying $30 to play an unfinished game, yeah, I don't blame you. Go ahead and skip it. But if you don't mind throwing in $30, and if you have a bunch of friends that also want to play this game, yeah, I'm down. Go for it. Especially if you love to play multiplayer shooters. So, what are my criticisms for it? So let's start there. So first of all, aside from all the bugs and glitches, which can be admittedly hilarious, one thing that I feel like this game suffers from is a bit of variety. And don't get me wrong, there's a variety in guns, weapons, and health, as well as a little bit of customization options. And having one map in the game isn't really too terrible. It does make the game seem a bit monotonous when you're thrown into the same map with the same look that you can't really change unless you spend a lot of the in-game battle points. But I do know of a couple of ways to alleviate this. One thing, have some weather effects in the game. If you had, say, rain or snow or a sandstorm, I don't know, something to switch up the environment without actually changing how the map is, then you can do a whole lot more with it. And allowing for customization options to be changed at any time without you having to spend specific points would make the game seem a lot better, especially in this unfinished state. Now, the game does have loot boxes of a sense where you spend points in order to open up a box full of stuff. And yeah, it's only really cosmetic. But I really don't mind that. And mostly because spending the points on the boxes to get clothing when I can just find better clothing out in the field is not something that I really mind. Although I do wish that the game was completely finished in its 1.0 stage so that I could get this taken care of. Another thing that I don't like are the vehicles. And by that I mean the handling of the vehicles. The guns and everything else like that, they feel pretty good. I can add attachments to them. I feel like they handle just fine. But by God, the vehicles. Anytime I drive one, they are probably the most slippy thing I've ever felt. It feels like I'm driving on ice. And this is just even on the main roads, not even when I'm driving up a hill or something like that. Now, this could just be me being shit at driving anything in a video game, but you know, I still feel like there should be a way to adjust that a little bit. But it's not too terrible whenever you get used to it. But again, there are a different variety of weapons to have. And other than that, and the obvious bugs, glitches, and everything, I feel like the game's pretty fun. Yeah, there's no single player mode, but this game isn't meant to have one. Yes, there's only one real game mode, and that's the Battle Royale mode, which is something that I can understand. It's something that I would like to see games adopt in the future. Maybe a 2.0 version where you have maybe capture the flag or something. I don't know. But having a game like this, especially a game mode, something I have to applaud. It's something that is now being copycatted throughout the industry, especially with Fortnite, which I've also downloaded and played, and another video on that coming soon. But it is a game that I've just enjoyed, especially in the squad mode, where you can get 3 other friends, including yourself, to go in there in a nice little squad. Having a mode like that really improves the experience. If it was just a one person dump in there, yeah, I mean, it's fun for a little bit. But having your group go in there, scavenge for a bunch of weapons, have that constant communication, it's especially fun. And yeah, having the random points in the map where you can go and make a mad dash to get to, it's super fun as well. This isn't a game where the main talking point is going to be the story itself. It's not going to be, well, it handles pretty well, but I don't know. The main thing about this game that I absolutely adore is the stories that I hear among my friends, the stories that I tell, that really make the game one of the best. I can understand why this is one of the biggest Twitch games out there, or the biggest Let's Play games, because the stories that you see witness and unfold, even whenever the game crashes, which, yeah, fucking fix that PUBG corporation. Anyway, just the stories that you hear really make the game the most fun. So that's why I recommend it, especially to people who play in a large group. Not really to people that are, I'll pick it up and I'll play it over and over. But if you're in a large group of friends and willing to play as a squad or even play as a duo, then yeah, I say it's good enough to drop down $30 and have fun with it. Other than that, you can probably wait until it gets an official release. Anyway, that's my thoughts on PUBG. And if you don't mind, I'm going to be joining up with the rest of my squad so I can finish this game. Take care.